Did you see that pothole in the middle of our road? It's super unsafe. We need to do something about it.
Honestly, I cannot believe the Pentagon hasn't done anything about it yet.
Yeah, I think... Wait, did you say the Pentagon?
Yeah, I mean, it's their job to keep us safe, right?
Yeah, like nationally, but this is our town road. We can just call Public Works.
Pentagon refuses to fix my road.
Okay, apparently the school board is planning all these budget cuts for after-school programs. There's gonna be a meeting at the district office tonight if you wanna go.
I would, but Russia's interfering with our election, so there's really nothing I could do.
Russia's not interfering with our after-school programs. You know that, right?
Russia hates jazz band.
This is our school board that we elect. We actually have a say in this.
All right, well, let me guess. Then you're gonna tell me that I actually have like way more control over the issues that impact my life. So it's like a civic duty to engage in local government.
That's exactly what I would say.
Oh, you should probably go to that meeting.
Great idea.
So you care about getting involved with local government. Great, me too. Now what? Confession time. For the majority of my life, I've had little to no idea who held office in my city. What's the big deal? It's not like it impacts my life that much, right? Wrong. Believe it or not, state and local officials are making decisions that affect our lives every single day. I know what you're thinking. What? No way. Yes way, babe. These folks are making decisions about police and fire departments, water sanitation, streets and roads, property tax, cemeteries, senior citizen programs, and that's not even the whole list. Knowing the names and faces of the people who are making these decisions every single day for us is kind of a big deal. That's why we're going to talk to Evan Wayne Malbrough today. Changemaker Evan Wayne Malbrough was a research fellow at the Pentagon and a member of the Clinton Global Initiative, a trained cellist, and founded multiple youth-led initiatives on polling in his home state of Georgia. Who is going to catch us up on how to get these local officials working for us. Evan, I'm so excited to be having this conversation with you.
Of course. Thank you for the invite. I'm really happy to be here.
You are our expert local government guru today. So if you are talking to a young, aspiring activist who wants to get more involved in local government, what is the first step that you would recommend they do?
This is kind of like the 0 step. I would say vote and then go to local government meetings. Many of the laws that we see passed, they are passed in public. There's either a recording or there's an actual meeting forum where people can attend. During COVID, they're happening online.
Wow, I didn't think about the fact that during the pandemic, I could just be in my living room, but going to a local government meeting.
Absolutely, you sure can. I've done it many of times.
When you say vote, is there a way to become a more informed voter for your local elected officials?
Absolutely. It takes some work though. Before every election, I would say take 1 to 2 hours to just look at what the candidates in your area are doing and what they want to do. You can follow them on Instagram where you can get snapshots of what they're doing in the community and what they plan to do when they are elected.
Are there other ways that you would recommend people use their social media to become engaged with local government issues?
Absolutely. Spreading adequate and accurate information on social media, a platform where most people get their news. A lot of people don't know even who their elected officials are, nonetheless what they do. So it could be a great opportunity for you to become a leader in your community just by gatekeeping that information.
Yeah, I mean, those people are me. I'm somebody who's just starting to realize that I need to become more involved with my local government. And I'm realizing that the information is all right there. If I just literally Google my zip code and look up local officials, there's so much opportunity for me to get involved.
I think what this virus has shown us is that elections matter. As a voting rights activist, that's pretty much what I've spent my entire adult life trying to tell people. The government is your tool to make your community better. So the more you learn how to use your tools, the more benefit it'll have to you and to the community that you want to serve and you want to protect.
That makes me think about the work that you've been doing recently. You created the Georgia Youth Poll Workers Project.
Yes.
Can you tell us about it?
We are a nonpartisan, nonprofit initiative that hires young people to become poll workers in their community. So whenever you go to vote in your precinct in person, you will see people working the polls, right? And for the past 20 or so years, the average age of those people working at your precinct has been 60. So our motto is we want to change the face in your local precinct. The amount of poll workers correlates directly to the amount of precincts in somebody's area, right? So if you're looking at communities that have historically been underserved, these communities need as many resources as they can get. And it's not just money, it's human people willing to actually go into these communities and provide these essential services. We serve as the recruiter for these communities so that they can have the adequate amount of resources on election day to be able to make sure their votes are counted.
So, Evan, you've been working so hard to get young folks involved and engaged in local government. When did you start becoming involved with public life and public policy?
Yeah, so I actually started in probably third grade. So when I was a child, I joined the Boy Scouts of America. Some of our merit badge requirements were actually going to city council meetings and governor's meeting, right? So I met a lot of elected officials, and a lot of my merit badges directly correlated to working in the community.
I think I always thought that being a part of local government, being a part of those town hall meetings was for folks who bought houses and were landowners in a community.
People need to realize that you living in the community is an investment in the community, right? You still pay your taxes, you still use the public resources, and you have a say, right? So what we need to do is to make sure all of us are actually doing our part, because that's where the change starts. It starts with all of us voting, and it starts with all of us building community that want to help each other. We want to build communities that are aware of people like trans people, of people like disabled people, of people like undocumented people, right? So that we can grow together rather than compete for growth against each other.
So cool. It's so exciting, Evan. What can one do in terms of their own government that would influence police reform, healthcare issues, education?
Those three issues all have three different offices, right? So when you're talking about police reform, you can go to the budgeting committee that does police budgets in your city. Even if there's like a police oversight or a community oversight board or a community oversight task force. And then also, of course, protesting is a great means to raise awareness for these things and to put pressure on the elected officials. When it comes to education, every community has a school board. Healthcare, that's more of a state and federal thing, right? But then you have to have the governors and the state houses approve those funds to go into your communities. There's overarching things you can do. So we just had the census conclude. The census helps determine how much funds go into your community. The pinnacle of those things is to run for office, right? The best person to represent your community is you.
Is there like a cool, influential role in local government that maybe most folks don't know about that you would want to tell us about?
It may vary by state what the name is, but there's a person in your state that runs your public services and helps with those, right? But when you're talking about things like transportation, when you're talking about things like environmental reform, they're one of the most quintessential people when it comes to those processes. Another thing in a local community is DAs. They determine what cases go to court, what cases are prosecuted, right? I'm thinking about people like Larry Krasner in Pennsylvania, who said, oh, well, we're not charging marijuana possession charges. Depending on if that's what you want, that's something you need to talk to your DA about and advocate for. Of course, a lot of people are scared, right? Because a lot of these offices have been tools to oppress groups and marginalize groups, but that just is more fuel for us to take over these systems so that we can change them.
Do you have any vision for the future of voting rights and new procedures as we move forward?
Our democracy started as an experiment, and I'm a firm believer that the experiment's not done. Like, for example, the Electoral College. I'm a firm non-believer in the Electoral College. The vote of a Republican in California should equal the same as a Democrat in Alabama. I want to experiment with things like participatory budgeting. So the idea is that a certain part of the budget is voted on democratically, right? Like, let's say your community has $1 million. You as a citizen can come up with a proposal to use for that $1 million. It could be things like a community garden or things like adding solar panels to a community center. It restores faith in democracy because what you vote on immediately goes into your community, and you know you did that.
It sounds so amazing, and it's so exciting to hear a vision for what's possible to both create immediate effects in our community and also long-lasting effects that help for generations. All right, did they warn you about a game?
Yes, they did warn me about a game.
Today, we're gonna play a game called Hot Spot Debate, where we can have a little bit of fun debating some different issues that might come up in local politics. I'm gonna go first. Michelle Obama debating the importance of outdoor fitness equipment. You know that I love fitness, and you know that I'm better at dancing than my husband. I wanna be putting out exercise equipment everywhere. Shut down the streets. Shut down the parking lots. Let's make them all outdoor fitting.
So I have to be Michelle Obama too?
Yes,
Got you.
please,
Okay.
Evan.
You know, growing up in the south side of Chicago, something I realized is it gets cold. And though I support fitness equipment, outdoor fitness equipment would be a very bad idea.
Yes. Next one, a nap enthusiast. Fireworks.
I love my daily naps and I love to sleep at night. But if there are fireworks outside, I see weird things in my dreams, man. Maybe we should just move the fireworks somewhere else away from me.
Well, here's the thing. Some people say the key to a nap is waking up with an alarm. Some people say, oh, just nap and you'll naturally wake up. Neither of those things work for me. I need fireworks. Loud fireworks. So, oh, sorry. 5th grade class president, teachers getting paid more. I was a 5th grade class president too, so I had practice at this. Fellow students and community, our teachers are working hard every day to get as much information out before recess. Our teachers have given us recess every single day. Therefore, I believe that our teachers have earned a raise.
All right, hard to follow that. Wait, let me go higher. Yes, teachers deserve more pay, but also, wait, I sound like a chicken. Yes, teachers deserve more pay, but like, shouldn't all workers, I like my garbage man. I just think that everybody should be paid more, you know? I think I should be paid as a student, if I'm being honest, but...
That was awesome.
If you want to get involved, I would advise you to do these 4 things. Read and learn about your community and who you are, especially in relations to others. Run for office. Know who represents you in your community and go to community and government meetings. And finally, be a poll worker.
Wow, that was so fun and so informative. Remember, the government is our tool, and the more we are involved, the better the tool works for us and our community. For more information, check out Ballotpedia to see and learn more about what's going to be on the ballot. And check out My Reps to learn more about your state and local officials. I'm Tessa Claire Hirsch, and this has been Now What?